You ready?
Bless, Queen. What's the word?
We're good. We're good. I mean, this is so crazy. I'm trying to make sure it's all coming out right because I'm like, I've never done this over Facebook before. This is the shit, though. I love it.
Okay. Lip Gloss Radio. What's poppin', man?
Nothing.
All the way from Trinidad, man. It's 12 o'clock on my side, man. What's good?
We're good. So, I'm going to dive right into it because, of course, while I was setting up tonight, I listened to your CD, Blacklisted. That's your newest project, right?
Yeah, that's not my newest, but that's my latest project, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the one done.
You know, I got all kind of ventures I'm doing. We got movies, we got the clothing line, so, you know, I'm just doing it. I got my hands in all kind of different things right now.
Yeah, I'll say at least for since the last year and a half, I think it was the last time I interviewed you. It was about a year and a half ago with Justin, and I remember you have got so much going on. Like that Elevation thing just kept going and going, and the music. I can't even say the 4 that you told me to do. It's like I love those, but there was a couple other ones I like too. So it's like the whole CD's like it's all good. Usually you have like 1 or 2 songs on a CD, you know what I mean, or 3, but like all of it.
Yeah. No question, for sure.
What was the whole CD about? Like what gave you?
Just Blacklisted. You know my life, what I've been through, my past, like my whole life and career been blacklisted. I've been blackballed my whole career. You know how it go. You know, certain dudes don't want to see me reach my peak. You did.
I think you're there, though. I think you're there.
No, I'm not really there yet.
Almost.
Because you know how the game go. On the street level, I'm there, but industry-wise, it's different because I don't really kiss ass, so it's hard for a real nigga like me to maneuver in that industry.
I hear ya. The first one was Man's Man. That one, Fast Lane, I gotta tell you, is one of my favorite. Where did that all come from? I mean,
that's that whole album, every song.
It's you.
My experience, is my life, it's real life shit, not fabricated.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, and the Undisputed, that one killed it. I was just like, wow. There was and the way you gave them to me earlier, it was like they were all in order. So that's how I listened to them, you know what I mean? But I had started with the beginning of the CD, and that's what I was saying. That the first one, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, Hitler Homicide. Just that, I had to hear it, I had to.
My homie from Germany did that beat. That's why I actually named it Hitler Homicide, that beat came from Germany.
Wow,
that's shout out to my homie out there who did the track.
And the comments, I was amazed. You had 103 comments. I'm looking at all these comments and I'm like, damn, you have so many people that salute you, I can't explain it. Like, you could, some of them were like, this is
because they know my life is real. Like, I actually live this shit, man. Like, ain't nothing fabricated, and to see where I'm come from to where I end up, to see how I elevated to where I'm at now, the streets respect that.
Yeah, that is what I noticed too.
I don't even read comments on YouTube and.
You don't have time for that. I do when I'm researching stuff. You know what I mean? It's like I gotta look and just see. Just like the numbers for the listens, your downloads with 35,000. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
So that means
with no promotion.
That's what I'm saying. Well, hey. No, you don't need that though. Like, I mean, you have a name, you've built. You know what I'm saying? So people, like I told you, the first time I interviewed you, it was like people had already told me all about you. They're like, Kelly, I can't believe you don't know who he is. So that's when I had to go read and do all my research like I'm supposed to. But then it was like I was like, wow, this is crazy because you could tell you write through your music and it's all your life experiences.
Yeah, plus I'm not really even a rapper, so like if I was to really go hard with that music biz, oh man, the boys would be in trouble. But I'm more or less, that was the time I was going through a little trials and tribulation in my life, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just put it down on pen and paper. And we're gonna do what it do.
That's what's up. So what do you got to say to a lot of these, we discussed a little bit this earlier about like nowadays music. And lyrically, how a lot of it is, well, it's kind of trashy,
Who What today? What are you talking about? Music now?
Yeah, like music now, and just how everybody. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's like brainwashing through. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that music is trash, man. But you know, it's a new era, new generation, and this era and generation is a little slow. Like they retarded. I don't know if they put in chemicals as well. They are actually putting chemicals in their food and the water and their fruits, so you can't even really blame them. Blame them if you really want to get deep, because they is a little retarded. So that's why the music they listening to is retarded. Like, this generation is just a bunch of retards.
Oh, dang. Like, alright.
The truth is the truth.
I hear you, and so many people don't want to, like, listen and learn, and I don't know. I'm still learning so much stuff. But I think that's what it's about. You got to go through shit to get, yeah. How's Trinidad? It's got to be beautiful over there.
Trinidad is beautiful. You already know this paradise, man.
I see the pictures and I was like, yeah.
I'd rather be nowhere else in the world, man. The weather's beautiful. The girls is even more beautiful.
I can
the weed
imagine.
is even more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You know,
the water, everything
Trinidad
out there.
proper.
Everything out there. I was just looking. I'm like, dang. I'm like, it looks so peaceful.
Nah, it ain't peaceful. No, don't get it twisted.
Oh, alright. So it ain't paradise then.
Ain't nothing peaceful about Trinidad. Don't get it twisted. There's a hood everywhere. You know what I mean?
So what you got? That last one too. It was I think it was The Weapon featuring Lazy Bone.
Yeah, Step With Your Weapon.
Yeah, that one killed it too. That was like the perfect ending. Yeah. I think the whole CD is awesome for real. And then it was like after I started listening to Suicide Letter, I was like, oh shoot, that's from the older, like, I remember that song. It was like, it started playing, I'm like, I know this song. And then sure enough, once it started going, I was like, alright, now I remember this.
Yeah.
So that was crazy.
Featuring my boy Mass by Miles on that from Massachusetts, Boston.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Okay, shout out to Beantown, throw them threes up.
I love it. I miss it in a sense. I miss it. That's my roots. I miss it. But so what do you got going on now coming out? Like, the movie, did that come out yet?
You Ain't a Killer, that's coming out soon. We had a little political issues with that, but we got through that. So the movie coming soon. I got the clothing line about to drop. I'm just busy, man.
So the movie that you were doing.
I got hiphoptt.com. That's like the world star in my country for local artists, platform for local artists to broadcast their talent, like music or videos or, whatever they doing.
That's what's up. That is so crazy. Now, what do you got? Are you gonna, you told me about a movie a while back that you were gonna be doing something to do with the movie.
Yeah, that's already done. We did that already. We did that a year and a half ago, but the reason they ain't released, I just said we had political issues with that.
Oh, so that's the name of it. I thought it was some other one that you were doing something with too.
Nah.
For some reason, I don't know. I thought there was one that you were just, I don't know. It wasn't too long ago. I thought I saw something. Might have been something in the feeds that I read wrong.
We just did a movie not too long ago, but it didn't release yet. That's what I'm telling you.
Alright, so I'm totally confused with the movie.
It didn't get released yet. This is the movie with Teddy Buckshot.
Alright.
From Belly.
Alright. So what do you tell people out there now to follow as far as music? If they're, the artist that wants to keep on going and keep on going.
Tell them what?
What do you want to give them as some heads up? Like, what would you offer them as advice?
Man, a lot of artists don't really know the actual business. They think it's like you just got to be nice to get there. Like at the end of the day, you got to know the business, because this game is 95% business, 5% talent. So they definitely got to learn the business before anything. A lot of these artists lack the knowledge of the business side. That's why they get robbed.
Yep.
They complain later. You know what I mean? So any artist, that's why I tell them first. You learn the business first. Master that first. Because it ain't how nice she was no more, know what I mean?
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. You can't be nice. To an extent.
Hard work beat talent any day, man. But your work ethic got to be up to par. especially in this music business, ain't no sleeping. Like, especially once you on top, you got to work even extra harder.
Yeah, see, that's some good words right there.
Yeah.
But then I feel overwhelmed sometimes when I'm trying to get to where I'm going, you know, and it's like, ugh, I want to keep doing this, but it's like that's my passion.
Though. That's life though, but sometimes we all get roadblocks thrown in front of us, and life get discouraged, shit get complicated. But you know, that's where faith come in. You know,
yep.
You gotta stand firm, keep pushing. That's life.
Shout out to everybody too that you work with and some of the fam, and tell everybody where they can find you at too.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Molly, that's my homie out here in Trinidad. Shout out to Carver out in the UK. Shout out to Domination, Free Domination. You know, we working on his appeal right now. Shout out to my boy Prez in St. Vincent. Man, shout out to all the wolves worldwide. Shout out to Banky Hyde, and I don't know what up with him. I ain't hear from him in a minute. Hope he's free and safe doing what he's doing. But that's an artist I was working with out in North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
You know, shout out to all the wolves worldwide. You know?
And I know JaVeals is out there somewhere. He probably listening in tonight because he was all excited I was doing the interview too.
Yeah, we out here, man, working hard, late night, grinding. On that grade A high right now, you feel me? Yeah. Just finished eating. A little Aita roti, smoking some hard grade right now, you know, so I'm laid back.
Yeah, I can't believe how good this came in too, as far as using the Facebook thing. That was a brilliant idea, boss.
Yeah, technology, you are
right. I'm like, that was the shit. Boss is like, what else? I'm like, oh yeah. So I didn't even think of that. So I was glad that he came up with that idea. Any of those four songs you gave me, I'm gonna put some of them in rotation on the station. Now, what? I think you should come out with a video for one of them.
I got a video for Hitler. I got a video for Suicide Letter. And I got a video for Man's Man. I just don't got a video for Fastlane yet. But I'm going to do that this year.
Undisputed, too.
I got a video for Undisputed.
I'm gonna look all those up then. See that? Now y'all can go to YouTube and look up all the videos that go with that.
I got 1,000,001 videos up there, man. I grind, man.
See, I know that. I've seen a lot of your older ones.
And I don't even take this shit seriously. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you ain't even... But yeah, look at what you're doing just by having... You know what I'm saying? You got that respect.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing, you know?
That's amazing. I do what I do. I'm comfortable in the hood. I'd rather be here, amongst real, genuine love than being around that industry and everything fake. Love is fake friends. Niggas just trying to use you to get to where they got to get to in their career. You know how the game go, man. There's a bunch of crabs, man.
Everybody out for themselves.
Man, I'm giving niggas the ins and out of this business. That shit is a cold, grimy game, man. Cutthroat, you did.
Yeah, I learned some of it, but not a lot like you guys, because y'all the artists, you know. The artists, I think, go through it the most. And there's not that many that will actually keep going and going. They all fade off somehow. But that
depends who you is.
Yep.
You might think some artists fade off because you don't hear them on the radio, or they ain't in the limelight no more. But a lot of these artists is eating overseas. You might not hear about them, but they're doing good overseas in that Europe market. You know, because I got a lot of my old-timer friends, they still eating on tour every day in Europe. Well, you won't hear about this because they're not in the media now. So it's not necessarily dudes fade off. It's who the media is pushing at the time.
True.
How the game go. It's whoever's the hottest, whoever generating the most money, they gonna make the poster board.
True.
Yeah, but you got a lot of artists still eating overseas quietly.
Yeah, I know. I want to go to Brazil. I noticed that a lot of them go, of course, around Miami, all that. But I mean, overseas, it's more I don't even know. What places do they really go to, though, overseas?
Man, you got all kind of places overseas. You got to remember, Europe got a whole market over there. You got France, Germany, Australia, You got Russia. You got all kind of countries I never heard about that these guys be at.
That's